Hi everyone and welcome back. We're just about to head into episode 13 of Supernatural Season 1. The last episode, titled Faith, was obviously about religion. That's a subject matter that a lot of people want to stay clear of. They didn't. It seemed that they erred on the side of caution when it comes to religion via the writers and what they portrayed religious people to be like. I guess it's those that are deeply religious and use it as a means to harm someone when you are not God, and you do not have that right. But I did enjoy it. It had Julie Benz, so that was always good. She's a fantastic actress, even though in my head I will be thinking it's Darla. But that just is who I am. The season has gotten progressively better. This mid part of the season, the middle part, quite strong episodes. From Home to now have been much stronger than the previous 8. So 9, 10, 11 and 12 was strong. I'm hoping it continues this trajectory. I expect more filler episodes. This is season 1. You can't expect the first season to be so amazing that nothing else tops it, because that would be terrible for the show. And this show has been on for 15 seasons and it's super popular, so it obviously gets better. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. And if you want full reactions to Supernatural and full reactions to other shows such as True Calling or Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if that's what you like, then they are also on my Patreon, and I will leave the link in the description box below, and you can just click on that and head on over there if you want to. Let's go. Oh, here comes a spirit. It really reminds me of Jeepers Creepers, the band, for some reason, I don't know why. So is this based on the movie Christine? Is that what it is? Is this a killer truck, killer car?
Her father was killed last night. She thinks it might be our kind of thing. Now, believe me, she never would have called. Never if she didn't need us. Now we went out. You mean you dated someone?
Did she dump you and break your heart?
Am I speaking a language you're not getting here? We do what we do and we shut up about it.
Because he liked
For a year
her.
and a half, I do nothing but lie to Jessica, and you go out with this chick in Ohio a couple of times and you tell her everything?
2 black people were killed on the same stretch of road in the same way in 3 weeks.
Jimmy, you're too close to
So
this.
a racist
Those
spirit.
guys were friends of yours.
Okay.
This is my brother Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about your dad.
The truck. Who was the driver?
He didn't talk about a driver. Just the truck. He said it would appear and disappear.
And the first person killed was a friend of your father's?
Best friend, Clayton Soames. They own the car dealership together. Same thing. Whatever it is you guys are into.
Skeptical. If I remember, I think you said it was nuts.
That was that.
This is now.
We're sorry for your loss. We'd like to talk to you for a minute if you don't mind.
I'm really not acting like just now.
Is that her dad's friend? It is.
It was one of our best.
Yeah, but you've got to now think it has to be something suspicious. It's 3 people.
Clayton, my father, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Different about
We're
what?
different.
Would you cross the road if the victims were white?
Would you?
You're suggesting I'm racist, Cassie. You look at her when she's not looking. She checks you out when you look away.
Okay, Sam.
It's just me you say you were with.
All National Mutual? Tell me, did he ever mention...
You didn't really show them, you just...
Black.
Okay.
What the hell you talking? Black man. Story goes they disappeared in a big nasty black truck.
They ever catch the guy who did it?
Never found him.
You heard of the Flying Dutchman?
Yeah, our ghost ship infused with the captain's evil spirit. Basically part of
So
it.
it's,
Yeah, so what if we're dealing
it
with the
is.
same thing?
It's an evil
Family
truck.
The extension of... Alright, so maybe we were a little bit more involved than I said.
Oh, okay.
Okay, a lot more.
Oh, wow. She dumped you.
Yeah.
Get in the car. Get in the car!
So was this Dean's first true love?
The paper's doing a tribute to Jimmy. I was just going through his stuff.
By the way, did you talk to your mom about what Todd said about not being a racist?
I did. She didn't want to talk about it.
What is...
Whenever we get, what's the word, close, anywhere in the neighborhood of emotional vulnerability, you back off. The thing was, if you want out, fine, but don't tell me this insane story.
It was the truth, Cassie, and I noticed it didn't sound so insane the minute you thought I could help you.
Back then, I thought you just wanted to dump me.
So then, did they all kill this guy, bury him on the Route 6? Oh. Okay. Scared?
For a reason to walk away.
In my work.
He's so pretty.
Yeah. You're kidding.
Something like a truck?
Yep.
Tracks?
Nope.
What's the mayor doing here anyway?
He owned the property. Bought it a few weeks ago.
Dorian?
Yeah.
Didn't you say the Dorian family used to own this paper?
Along with most everything else around here. Go pillars of the town. It was a big deal. One of the oldest local houses left. He made the front page.
You got a date?
So why is it only now coming after them? Is he just trying to frighten her?
Why didn't it kill us?
Whoever's controlling the truck wants you afraid first.
Mrs. Robinson.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly. He needs to be like this right now.
yes. He said he saw a truck.
Did he know who it belonged to?
He thought he did.
Was he
How
murdered?
do you know he died? Mrs. Robinson. The paper said he went missing.
And when he found out about Martin,
Got
I
aggressive?
don't know, he changed. Martin and I, we were going to be married in that little church near here, but there was a children's choir practicing in there. But Martin, you see, Martin got loose.
He was a man of color. He killed a white person. Think about it.
This was 40 years ago.
Now, he said that you, of all people, would know that he is not a racist. Why would he say that?
He was a good man. I thought I was protecting him.
Yeah, they weren't to know that
And now
an evil car was to come back.
left to protect.
I saw this killer truck.
And this conversation that didn't start with this killer truck.
You know? The guy who tears down the family homestead, Harold Todd, is the same guy that kept Cyrus's murder quiet and unsolved.
I like her.
Don't leave the house, please.
Now I know what she sees in you. Come on, man, you can admit it. You're still in love with her.
Oh, focus, please.
I'm just saying, Dean.
We better hurry up, guys.
Take away. That rusted piece of crap, you gotta burn it.
How the hell am I supposed to burn a truck, Dean?
I don't know. Figure something out.
Let me get back to you.
How's that gonna work?
Hey, Sam, okay, I need some information and it has to be exactly right.
What? Wait, yeah, that's it.
Okay, turn left.
What?
Sharp left, sharp left. Smart. Okay.
Dean, you still there?
Yeah. What church?
That he
Place
burned
Cyrus
down.
burned down.
Ah,
Murdered all those kids.
There's not a whole lot left.
The church ground is hallowed ground, whether the church is still there or not.
an evil spirit cannot
Spirits
cross.
over hallowed.
I'm gonna kill him.
Stranger things happen. Hell of a lot stranger.
So that was episode 13 of Supernatural. This was a standalone episode. You can still call it a filler episode because it didn't move the story along, but it's a very heavy topic. Yeah. It's kind of hard to dive into because it was clearly, this was about racism and how things haven't progressed as much as maybe people would hope it had, especially in a small town. But then we figured out it wasn't just about race, it's because Martin had killed Cyrus and they needed to cover it up because of the racism that you would have encountered in the 60s, and no one would have believed Martin. He would not have been the victim. It's that simple. Very heavy topic. Cyrus obviously was very deranged man who blamed Martin for the woman he obviously cared for leaving him. But it doesn't give him the right to then start killing people of colour and also setting a church on fire and killing young children. And he obviously didn't care because he still tried to then kill Martin. Just the anger and hatred in him was awoken. He obviously had all of this hatred in him before. I really like where they went with Dean. They let him be the more caring and less annoying of the two in this episode. Sam was the typical little brother poking at his older brother to get a reaction. It was just nice to see Dean truly did care for someone. I imagine his first love. And she couldn't handle finding out the truth. But it is a hard thing to find out that the person you're with hunts supernatural beings and will be gone for long periods of time. What you do when the person you love, you never know if they're going to come back or not. And she seems like a go-getter and she doesn't want to be stuck. I'm guessing so of course it's not going to work out for them. But I liked her character. She really knew how to handle Dean and to make him kind of open up, because he's a very covered up person. He's very, let's not show my emotions, men don't show their feelings. And it's all to stem with his mother dying because he didn't have that mother figure to tell him it's okay and you don't have to be a big masculine man all the time. But it was a great episode to dive into the psyche of Dean and what really matters to him. And in the end, helping his brother out and helping his dad out matters. And it just never was going to work, really, was it? Their relationship, because he's not going to give it up. He doesn't want to. For him, having that normal life probably scares him more than anything out there. It was an interesting... It genuinely had to be based on the book Christine, because it just felt the same. There's not really much to say about this episode. I think it speaks for itself in how deep racism still is ingrained in people and just truly how evil it is. Thank you for watching. I will be back next Friday with episode 14.